My presentation is going to cover the following topics. Air pollution is often called a silent killer, as highlighted by the WHO. In 2090, 99% of the world population was breathing air that failed to meet WHO standards. Each year, approximately 7 million people lost their lives due to exposure to polluted air, both outdoor and indoor. In 2020 alone, household air pollution was responsible for 3.2 million deaths, with 2.3 billion people still relying on open fires or insufficient stoves for cooking. This exposure leads to severe health conditions. My problem was people spend most of their time indoors, but reduced ventilation and new building materials have increased indoor air pollution in the modern society, which remains understudied compared to outdoor pollution. With asthma and allergies rising globally, comprehensive studies on indoor environmental quality are urgently needed, especially in homes. This is the research objectives in my research. To investigate the indoor air quality of the dormitories in RUSL, to find the preventive strategies for indoor environmental problems. This is the study area, University of Rajarata. It's situated in Mihintale. My literature review found that indoor air quality is crucial as people spend more than 90% of their time indoors. It's linked to asthma, allergies, and sick building syndrome. Studies in Sri Lanka show pollutant level often exceed guidelines, but more comprehensive research is needed. This is the conceptual framework of my research. This research had two phases. First one, first phase, we selected participant using a stratified random sample. Response rate was 76%. Phase 2 was case controller study. Professional inspectors used for the data measurements. 245 dormitory rooms were measured. You can see here what are the parameters were measured at that time. Temperature, the physical factors, temperature, carbon dioxide, relative humidity, and air change rate. In the chemical pollutant, formaldehyde and PM2.5 and PM10 were measured. These are the, you can see here, these are the equipment used for data collected. We found very interesting result in this study. Carbon dioxide level, PM level, is very high compared to the other parameters. Then you can see here, it's exceed the guideline. You can see here, 1,160 ppm particle per million. And I wanted to show this using another picture. You can see here we measured our data for 24 hours to morning 7 to another day morning 7. In the morning time, no any issues, but you can see here in the night time, we found higher carbon dioxide concentration because of the peoples are closing their windows and doors in the night. And you know, in the hostel they use louver also for is actually, you know, curtain. We use curtain, and you know, some students used to every single hole to close because they wanted to protect their privacy and sound control. This is the comparisons, our data from the national and other countries' standards. It's also show our rate is very high. This is the data analysis and results in other places in Sri Lanka. You can see here carbon dioxide is higher compared to the WHO guideline. Therefore, we need to consider these issues in Sri Lanka. This is the dormitory environment, but other two classroom and other candidate city center study also found higher carbon dioxide level. We didn't have any study from the householder studies. I am planning to do it next year to found the situation. I think this is a serious maybe in the home environment because modern society is use very low ventilation house. This is the preventive strategies. I want to saw two preventive strategies for mainly. We need to improve the ventilations. When we don't need to do more, we need to open windows and doors and louvers for the natural ventilation. Then airflow can come to the inside and can make a good environment. And we need to give the awareness for the people. Then they know the situation of the house and other all factors we can use for the indoor environmental quality. We can plant the good plant for the environment and personal habits we can control. The smoking is very big problem in the home. We can avoid this. Therefore, we need to do this. And conclusion and implication, these results indicated that the dormitories carbon dioxide levels are significantly higher than the recommended guideline by WHO. Therefore, natural ventilation or mechanical ventilation system should be considered for dormitories. And main things, we don't have many indoor environmental parameters as the responsible government to reduce these issues. Therefore, we need to initiate new standards for home environment quality in Sri Lanka. This is the reference what I use for this research. I had many research. And please, thank you very much. I'm very interested to answer the question. Thank you very much.